And next on October 26th, we have Batman Escape from Arkham Asylum, and this plays 1 to 5 players and takes about 30 minutes to play. And this is a semi-cooperative game where players are playing as the villains. Players are going to be trying to devise a plan, avoid the guards, trigger alarms, make split-second decisions, betray their friends, and escape Arkham Asylum before Batman arrives. And this is described as a dungeon crawler where the main villains are the Joker, Harley Quinn, Two-Face, the Penguin, Bane, Poison Ivy, and the Scarecrow. At the start of the game, players will draw a plan card, and that's going to define the conditions of the map. So it's going to dictate the number of rooms and corridors that must be placed, and the special effects and scenario-specific surprises that go along with that plan card. Players will build the map from the modular tiles and hexagons, which represent the rooms and corridors, and each player will also draw an event card at the start of the game, and that's going to set some unexpected situations that the players have to address throughout their adventure. Players will have to join forces to achieve their common goal of escaping the asylum, but they're also going to have their own hidden objectives that may put players at odds with their escape and might cause some seemingly irrational decisions or perhaps completely pit them against the other players. And each round is going to have 2 phases. There's the player phase and the adversary phase. And during the player phase, players will draw another event card, and then they're going to take turns performing different actions to move around the board, search different rooms, craft crazy weapons and tools to help aid them in their escape. And some of these will be more difficult to complete than others, requiring multiple characters to complete. Players can attack guards and other enemies as well as some different bosses, but any bad decisions will raise the alert level, and if that reaches its maximum alert, then Batman's going to come and pay you a visit, attacking the most successful villain. Each character and boss will also have its own character card with its own special abilities. When all the players have performed their actions, the event cards that they took at the beginning of the game will develop some random events, normally negative ones, and they will have to overcome those circumstances in order to win the game. And then we have the Adversaries Phase, and this is a really interesting phase because players are going to change their roles and play as their own adversaries. This is going to allow the players to have some control over their enemies, and you might have to attack some of your own team, but there'll also be some opportunities to mislead wardens and guards to help aid you in your escape. Battle in this game is resolved using dice rolling, and there's 3 different types of dice that can be found throughout the game. And those different types of dice are going to range in their effectiveness and the amount of risk you have when rolling them. The game ends once all players have either been defeated or have escaped the asylum, but escaping isn't quite enough to win the game because you're also going to have to gain enough infamy points.